Brent here. Monday, or Tuesday, I should say. I don't know, 9 o'clock. I was just doing a video. That's what I don't like about these phones. Anywhere you're doing a video, if you get a phone call, it just stops your video. I wish it would just pause it, but unfortunately it don't. So I was almost 3/4 of the way done with my last video, so we'll try this again. GoFundMe pages, if used correctly by proper, honest people who want to pay forward and people that really needed help, could be a tool to bail out a lot of people. I'm talking thousands of people when they're in a bind, that they're a real bind, not because they don't want to spend the money because they got money in the bank. And no, when you're down and out and you need help, for instance, if somebody needs a car, their car broke down, they hardly have no savings. These days it's hard. The average middle class person, or lower middle class, whatever you want to call them, these days only has not even, maybe 1,000 savings, maybe not even under $1,000 savings. So one big hit like a car, that's not even enough for a good car. Takes your savings away. Believe me, I can relate. The GoFundMe pages are great if used, like I said, by honest people. If you know somebody's honest, then I have no problem giving, a contribution to their page, or to their GoFundMe page. So in other words, everybody has 700 friends, 600 friends. Even if you only have 500 friends at this point, that's irrelevant. Say somebody needs $2,000 for a car. All you need is 200 people to give $10, or 100 people to give $20. I've contributed to many GoFundMe pages for cancer and so many different things. My normal donation is usually $25, but to round it off easily, let's say $20. So again, somebody needs $2,000. You only need 100 people to give $20. Everybody has way more than 100 people on their Facebook. $20, or 200 at $10, and that person could have their $2,000 and be able to get on their car and be able to get to work, and would be able to then again keep on chugging along and supporting their families. GoFundMe, if used correctly, I'm sure there's people out there that abuse it. I wish there was some type of, I don't know, I have to look into it more. That way that, like, say if somebody does a GoFundMe page and they're to buy a car, that then they would have a certain amount of time to produce a receipt, a legit receipt from a car dealership, or whatever the case may be. If it's for an air conditioner, somebody's overheating, elderly, whatever, to produce a receipt. And then, if not, they would have to be responsible for returning that money, or I don't even know if that's possible. But the whole point is, GoFundMe page could really help people when they're in a bind. It's called Pay Forward, and then that person, therefore, would help someone else in a bind down the line, and it's all called Pay Forward. And if all of us people that have good hearts would be able to use the system in the correct way, thousands of people eventually, well, I guess the statistics would have to stay in the normal amount of friends that somebody would obtain on their Facebook. So, just say the normal amount of friends. Everybody has people and just friends, you know what I mean? If everybody say if everybody had 500 friends on their Facebook, not all 500 friends are going to go into have a emergency or a problem all at the same time. So I don't really foresee a problem with, for say, 500 people pitching in. Even if 500 people pitched in $5. Oh no, let's make it easier for my head this morning. Even if 500 people pitched in $10, that's $5,000. That person could, for say, buy a decent car, put brand new tires on it if needed, brand new brakes. That would cover the taxes and insurance transfer or whatever, plate transfer, whatever, all the things included. So 500 people at $10 is easily $5,000. Okay, another scenario: somebody's in a bind. The landlord decides that they got to sell their house that they're renting, and the other person doesn't really have a lot of savings to move into another house, and maybe they just don't have that security deposit to depend on. And sometimes a landlord don't have to pay the security deposit until like a few weeks or a month, or I don't know how long it is, until after you're out. So how would you move if you can't get your security deposit back right instantly? So again, somebody needs to move in a bind. They got 500 people on their Facebook. Those 500 people each put in that GoFundMe page $10. That's $5,000. Again, somebody can easily put their down payment, stock their place with some fresh food, and maybe fill their fuel tank up with gas, or oil or fuel. A lot of times you have to do a deposit if you don't have electric in your name at that moment and you want to get new electric. You got to put a deposit. So again, GoFundMe page could be really, really efficient. It could really help a lot of people, that we all have something in common. We're all alive. We all have hearts. And for the majority of the people that I know, we would enjoy helping. $20, you know, like I said, 500 people at $10 is 5,000 if I'm doing my math correctly. I'm 90% sure I'm correct. Again, it's early. Most people can afford $10. I would give $10 to a GoFundMe page in a heartbeat. Like I said, my usual contribution, or whatever that word is. It's been a long day yesterday. Couldn't sleep well last night, but my normal's $25. Help somebody out. Even if I helped one person out a month, that's $25 a month. I could swing that. Am I rich? No, but I could swing $25 a month. Most people can. So I urge that maybe some of us that are honest and you know that not going to use the money fraudulently would be able to go ahead and use GoFundMe pages and donate to them to help others that are in need. Something to think about on how we could really, really help each other without having to go to debt or having to borrow money, or go to a place to buy a car that might double, triple charge you for, say, if it's a buy here, pay here, or whatever the case may be. Lots of things we could do for each other, guys. Pay forward, care, and this world could be a lot better place. Until later, love you all. Enjoy. Thank you.